Good afternoon, respected members of the press, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for taking out your time for this meet. We appreciate your presence here. So as you have seen, I think it's very clear and evident the impact of not having electrification, how families are suffering today. I just read today morning one news that in Elephant Caves, I think they've just got 24-hour power supply. So that's very just today. So we are still seeing power supply being available in cities now, 24 hours. I think that's something that is happening in and around us. Well, we are not experts of power generation or distribution, but I think we can take some learnings from the statistics that we see in this industry, and those becomes insight for our innovations and product development as a brand. So if you look at some statistics about, I think 66% of the generation is happening from thermal energy, and out of that roughly about, I think 58% generation is happening by burning coal. And we all know that the coal reserve is depleting not only in India but across the globe. Not only that, I think what it impacts when we burn coal for generation of electricity is the carbon emission that creates global warming, and we are all aware about the impact of global warming. So based on a research by the Center of Environment in Delhi, Climate and Environment in Delhi, I think there's a report which says that, so they generally track how the temperatures are moving in the country over the last good 116 years of report is available. What is interesting to note in that report is 13 out of the 15 warmest year in this last 116 years has been in the last 15 years. And that's an impact of global warming. Also, we have statistics to say that the last decade was warmer than the previous decade, and this will go on impacting the planet. Well, I think this fact is true. On the other side, we have also seen facts that the electrification is not there 24 hours, though 97% electrification has happened. But there are many homes who don't get supply continuously. There are 240 million people who don't have electricity. So all those challenges are still there. So the consumption of electricity is only going to go up from here on. And the projection for the next 5 years, from 2017 to 2022, is that a CAGR of 7.1% increase in demand for electricity. So I think as the demand is going up for electricity to provide electrification to this household, I think there is a need for us to be much more responsible while using electricity. So if you look at the type of initiatives government is taking, I think there's a lot of initiatives government is taking today to conserve energy, and one of the biggest initiatives that they have taken in 2005, 2006, I think, when they brought in the standard of energy labeling for appliances, specifically refrigerators and air conditioners, and where the energy label has been tightened every 2 years, thereby making the appliances more efficient. They have also taken steps in converting now very recently, I think last year only, they have taken this step, that initiative, as converting all the government buildings, their ACs, the old ACs, converting them into super efficient air conditioners. And you must have read that EESL has taken up this project, like they have done for LED lamps, fans. I think they are doing it for air conditioners, a big initiative. Which they have taken, and that will bring down consumption of electricity drastically. And we have participated in that program So as Godrej, we have supplied to them the super efficient air conditioners to promote use of them in those government buildings. While government is doing their bit, I think as industry, we have also embraced this change, and we have been innovating, we have been bringing in more energy efficient products. I think what is also important is that as individuals, we also have to take up this initiative. At our homes, at our offices, I think we have the responsibility to sparingly use electricity, to see where it is possible to save, so that overall, I think if we all come together, we can conserve quite a lot of electricity. And that is what is going to help protect the environment, because as I've said, more generation of electricity is only going to impact global warming more and more. While as a brand, as you know, environment friendliness is one of our core values. We have been working on this for years. And as I have said in the past also, 2001, when the brand switched over to manufacturing completely green products. And from there on, we have been offering or providing consumers with the most energy efficient products, both in refrigerators and in air conditioners. And air conditioners specifically, because I think that's the biggest guzzler of electricity, and that's where our focus is. And we have been giving the best of energy efficient products year after year for the last so many years in the industry. And today, I think we have another innovation to share with you in the same lines, where in the inverter technology, we have been able to bring about the most energy efficient air conditioner, which will consume about 25% less electricity than any other 5-star inverter in the industry of the same capacity. So without much ado, I think I would request my colleague Sanjeev to come and share with you what is that product, what is that innovation we are here to unveil today. Thank you.
Good afternoon and a very warm welcome to all of you, distinguished guests from press. And we are happy to have all of you to witness this, one of the best innovation in air conditioning industry, which we are going to witness today. Taking you now, game changer in this season, what we are essentially talking about, that we were talking about the stringent star rating change, which government has deployed this for this year. And this has been happening from last 2 years. So from 2017 to 2018, when we are moving, so the standards which have been fixed by BE. So what we are saying is that essentially last year that 1-star was not allowed at all. There was some minimum rating. So we moved on from EER to ISER. Now to give you a little perspective to ISER. So ISER takes care of both the fixed speed air conditioners as well as the inverter air conditioners in terms of star rating. And what is ISER? So basically it is Indian seasonal energy efficient ratio. So why this has been fixed? Because we are a nation of 5 tropical climates. So government has tested at various temperatures. So those various climates which are present across the country. So from 24 degree to 43 degree centigrade. So that has been the temperature variation on which these standards are being fixed, and that is how we arrive at this ISER label. So interesting thing what it is over here is that 5-star air conditioners, which the minimum requirement was 3.5 last year, has moved on to 4.5. So therein where we have innovated, there we have worked upon it, and as Mr. Nandi said, that it is in our DNA to work more and more towards the green air conditioners, green energy efficient air conditioners. Still, success story, what we are saying is that we had 5-star inverter AC we were talking about at 5.8 ISER. So these were the last year. So now we have moved to a further level of, and we have challenged our own products, and we have mastered in this, and we are going ahead above 5.8 ISER. Now I would request Mr. Kamal Nandi to come on the stage and join me for unveiling of the product.
This is the future of our world. A dark, cold world with a serious shortage of electricity. With rising population, depleting fossil fuels and global warming, there seems to be little hope for a better tomorrow. But a Soch could save us all. A meaningful thought that saves energy, cares for the environment and the people. Nothing embodies our philosophy of Soch ke banaya hai better than the Godrej NXW Green Inverter AC. Thinking about our customers' need made Godrej NXW the most energy efficient AC. And thinking about the environment's need made it the greenest AC. It has green balance technology, which means zero ozone depletion potential and the lowest global warming potential. It has 3 BLDC motors because we've thought of greater energy efficiency. The condenser has a gold nano coating since we are mindful of protection from corrosion. We've thought of an eco mode for more power saving, so our users save on power and the electricity bill. Keeping in mind our users' varied preference, we came up with the user-defined air throw mode. And that Soch has taken the form of India's most power-saving green inverter AC with 6.15 ISEER, Godrej NXW. It consumes just 453 units of electricity in 1 year. The most power-saving AC India has ever seen, Godrej NXW. Every year, we strive to come up with a better AC than the rest. And this year, we have made one with ISEER rating of 6.15, highest ever in the Indian market. Honestly, the thought that's gone into making it is what makes it better than the rest. And with this revolutionary Soch, we can together build a brighter future. Godrej NXW, Soch ke banaya hai.